Alrighty, folks. So I'm going to do a little lesson on playing the drum beats is a good form of practice, like for creativity. Even if you're just going up and down pentatonics or whatever. You know, I used a metronome for a little while. I don't have speed. I just don't have it. You know, I'm pushing 70 years old. I'm not going to sit down and try to be a metal player now. You know, I just want to be able to execute phrases and play them, you know, so they sound decent, you know. But I would, you know, take your pentatonic, for example, in E minor. As I've always said in the lessons, learn it on the entire fretboard. See how I use the baby finger a lot? This is the way you should do it. If you don't use that baby finger, you will never reach your best potential in any way, shape, or form. The baby finger in this block is used on all 6 strings. Over here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 1, 2, 4 of the strings, baby finger. And the reason being using that is I don't have to move my hand and go, you know what I mean? I'm exaggerating, obviously. And here it'd be 5 strings where the baby finger is necessary. You notice the ease of not moving the hand. The hand doesn't have to shift or stretch or reach for anything. It's just, you want to do that. Now when I solo, I don't think about the fingers I use, and I will tend to lean towards the stronger fingers depending on what I'm trying to do. If I'm doing a hammer on or something, you know, the baby finger's much harder to do it with. Gary Moore could rip it up with these, but you'll notice he stretched a lot and used these 2 as much as possible, and he used this one when he had to. And so yeah, the baby finger, practice them with the baby finger like you just saw me do, and then get them down, and then practice to drum beats. Even if you just take the pentatonic, I still do, haven't played the drum beats in a while, but I would tend to do a lot of just pentatonic creativity with kind of just power chord stuff, 2-string chords, you know. So let's see, drums. Let's just find I don't know, it just says drum beat. It doesn't even tell me the beats per minute yet, 90. All right. Just whatever comes to you, you know, it'll be different for each individual, you know, you might play in a whole different key or whatever. I'm just staying with E minor pentatonic, and, you know, I'll goof around with stuff like that. This is just for creativity. You're not playing other people's music, so, now if I didn't take the time to find out when the drum, when the drums are doing the turnaround and all that, and you could get that far, which I've done on some drum beats in the past, where that particular track, I got to find out how long it, did what it did, and you'd hear a little mini fill in there, and that would tell me, okay, change chords, go to something else. And I got on some of them to where I literally created a whole thing with that particular drum beat track. All right, so practicing the drum beats. Let's see what speed this one is. It's a little faster, it's 100 beats per minute. I just go with what's it make me feel like. Even the key, I might just... See how I broke that up? Like the first time around I was holding this. I'm just making this stuff up on the spot. How the first whole area before that drum did a turnaround, I stayed on this for like 3-4 bars, whatever it was. And then at the last bar around I went... And then after that, after I did whatever this was, then I just started doing that right away to break it up so it's not just this monotonous, make it a little more interesting, So there you go, just a little lesson. I got to keep the video short. Play the drum beats, it'll really help your creativity. But it certainly will be helpful to have your pentatonic down at least, and then, understanding a little bit with chord progressions. Have some of that down. You don't have to have a lot down, a few power chords. In a little understanding with that and a pentatonic, and you can create a lot. All right, play the drum beats.